Okay, our next speaker from Hummingbird is John Clements. Are you here? Please welcome John. I'm sorry, Lev, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all right. I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Perfect.
Because I just got asked to step up here and say a few words. So I was going to start out, Gina, by just saying, woohoo, go clean cities. And I've been fortunate enough to fill in for the San Joaquin Valley Clean Cities Coordinator, like Gina's your Clean Cities Coordinator here in the Sacramento area, and I think Keith, you've been a Clean Cities Coordinator, right? And so as a board member and as a charter member of a Clean Cities organization, which is in the San Joaquin Valley, the San Joaquin Valley Clean Cities Coalition, I've been privileged to go to the national coordinator training from time to time and step in. And of course, I get asked when I go to talk about electric school buses because I'm also known as the electric bus evangelist, having been a school district public transportation director and having been one of the first school district transportation directors in the 21st century to actually bring some electric school buses to California. So I'm very supportive of Clean Cities. As that charter member, I go back, clear back to 1993 when I was just a young school district transportation director, and I went to this meeting and I go, who are these people and what are they doing? And they taught me about grant opportunities like you talked about, and I connected the dots and I thought, wow. And 20 years later as a school district transportation director, I had brought in over $10 million worth of infrastructure for CNG and electric vehicle charging and vehicles. I, wouldn't have had those vehicles. We'd still be driving dirty diesels down in the San Joaquin Valley if it hadn't been for school district participation across that whole region, being early adopters for natural gas and then later on electric and even hybrids. So. You're absolutely right. So, kudos, thank you. Kudos to the utility companies that supported, like you have your SMUD, we had PG&E, we had SoCal Gas that supported our Clean Cities. Those guys were out there, their alternative fuel reps were out there working with us as school districts. And so I have to give credit. We are today in the electric where I was back in the early 90s working with natural gas school buses. And now it's an acceptable vehicle, acceptable mode for the private industry, for farming and for freight and goods movement. So once again, woohoo, Clean Cities. Thanks for being here, Gina, and for putting on this event today, Clean Cities. Thanks. And am I introducing the next speaker? So I'd like to welcome and introduce the next speaker, Mark Andre, Director of Marketing for Lion Bus, who's got some awesome things to share today. And before I go on, so yeah, I'm a little project advisor for Hummingbird Electric, some engineers over in the East Bay, and we're working on some ag projects in freight and off-road for the San Joaquin Valley. And even though I live in Oregon, and live where I no longer see the air I breathe every day, I come home because I care about California and I'm going to see my mama for Easter. Okay, now you can come, Mark Andre.